got a big old mess to clean up to get ready for this market. My partner was practicing tattoo. So that's part of the mess. But the other part of the mess was I was away house sitting. For a few days, and I just basically unpacked whatever I needed over here, and I didn't actually clean up. So that's what we're doing now. I'm also making some rice to eat. I finished this sketchbook. I think I said that in my last vlog. I need to scan those sketches for Patreon, and I'm gonna need this. I need to scan it for Patreon and then record a sketchbook tour. I can put my paints away. We'll be painting today. Can put my paintbrushes away. These are the ones that I took to house sitting because they're my favorite. This one's good for big washes. This one's great for like medium-sized things. This one I only use for teeny tiny details. And then this one I like because it has a lot of control. And I got these markers. So I had a voucher for Michael's. If you like have a Michael's near you, and you have the rewards for the store, you basically get like money back. So I had a voucher for $5, and I found these in the clearance section for $10. So I got them. They're pretty cool. My color palette sketchbook, which I didn't do anything in. That was for painting. This is for painting. Oh, let me not show my address. So while I was house sitting, I ordered some packing supplies. Yeah, so I ordered some packing supplies for the event on Sunday. I said in my last vlog that it would be Saturday, but it was actually a misunderstanding. It's going to be on Sunday. So I'm super excited for that. So my plan is to pre-pack a lot of things. Like this will be for the smaller prints. So I want to pre-pack a whole bunch of things, and then that way when I sell something, it's ready, and I don't have to like fiddle around with the with any of the products, and then whatever's on display can just stay on display, I guess until it's sold out. Yeah, I wanted to get the most like eco packaging I could get, and also cheap packaging. Oh, these are so cute. So I got these yellow envelopes for stickers, and then these craft, like they're super thin and flimsy, but they're just like, I think it's craft, yeah? I don't know what it's made of, but just bags for prints. I'm gonna go check on that rice. Hello, people of YouTube. It's Saturday, July 17th, That's Winter. I'm cutting paper. I'm cutting prints. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Here, watch me cut things. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed because this is all taking a lot longer than I expected. Okay, so let me tell you about my week. So basically on Sunday, last Sunday, or maybe last Saturday. I feel like it was last Saturday. So last Saturday, I found out that I will be doing my pop-up that I've been telling you guys about, that I'll be doing it this Sunday, July 18th. Okay, so a week's notice. Fine, that's cool. I was house sitting though, from that day until Wednesday. So, and dog and cat sitting and kitten sitting. So it wasn't just like the house, you know. Yeah, so I like logistically planned while I was at the house. I planned out what I was going to sell. I designed my business cards. I ordered some packing supplies, you know, all that good stuff. And then when I got home on Wednesday, what did I do? I just hung out. That's what I did on Wednesday, I think. And then on Thursday, I did a little bit of work. I started to cut paper for my prints. So I use Canson XL watercolor paper for all of my prints. Well, almost all of my prints. And unfortunately, they don't sell that in 8.5 by 11. So I had to, also I'm sorry for this obnoxious sound, but I need to keep working. So I have to cut the paper to fit my printer. And so I did that, and then we got invited to go to an arcade, which, if you know me in person, you know that I don't really go out much at all. Like to do any kind of fun stuff or like social things. So I was kind of excited because I love video games and I love arcades. I haven't been to one in like ages. I don't even remember the last time I went. So I was like, yeah, let's go. And it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. They had like classic games, and then they also had more modern games. Like we played the whole thing of Halo, like the arcade version, which was a lot of fun, because Jazz and I used to play Halo for hours on Xbox. So we did that, and we were there until like midnight. And as you might know, I don't know, I have to be at work every day at 7:30 a.m. and I value my sleep a lot. But I've been learning to like kind of do a little bit of give and take, you know, to have some fun in the meantime. And yeah, so it was midnight. We were leaving. We were hungry. And so we're going to eat at Checkers because here in Atlanta, eating late is like not a thing you do in Atlanta. Like everything is closed. And not just because of COVID, like legit everything closes pretty early here in Atlanta. So we decided to go to Checkers, but because of where we were, it sent us to this Checkers that was further away than the Checkers that we normally go to. And if you don't know what Checkers is, it's basically just like a fast food restaurant with really greasy like burgers and fries. Their fries are incredible. They're seasoned very well. I mean, it's not super greasy, but you know what I mean. It's like diner style. Yeah, so we went there. There was a long line. So we ended up getting back home at like 1:30 in the morning. And then I ate and slept. So then on Friday, I was really tired. I actually felt pretty sick on my way home because we went to the pool, so it was hot and sunny. So I'm pretty sure I was just dehydrated. So when I got home, I took a 2-hour nap. It was supposed to be an hour, and then I let myself do an hour and a half, and then it turned into 2 hours. Whatever. I deserved it. I needed it. So then after that, I worked until probably like 11 doing prints, and my printer kind of got mad at me for this watercolor paper. It's not really supposed to take watercolor paper, but it can. So I've been taking advantage of that. So when it kind of like funked up on me, which I think I recorded a little bit of, I don't know, I went ahead and switched over to a couple of prints I do on like photo paper, like regular photo paper, just because it makes more sense on those. Hold on, my battery's dying. Okay, yeah, so some of my prints are on regular photo paper because they look better that way. So I switched over to those and it was working fine. Basically what was happening with the watercolor paper was that it was getting jammed in the printer. So then I was kind of at a stopping point because I didn't want to risk my printer jamming anymore, because it seemed very, very unhappy with me. I also realized last night, because of my printer jamming and all the paper that I had was not very thick, that I could not make my business cards at home, which is what I had planned to. So I had to order business cards from Staples. I was going to do Office Depot, which is very close by. However, Office Depot doesn't offer double-sided business cards same day. So that was not going to work. And this was at like 10:30 or 10:45 or something. So I ordered those and basically went to bed. Today I got up in the morning and went over to my job because my coworker and I have been working on a mural in the toddler classroom, because if you know toddlers, they take everything. Once they can like grab things, they take everything. So any pictures that were put up, like, you know, for display to look nice, were being pulled down by the toddlers, and that was getting very frustrating for the teachers. So we talked about doing a mural because they can't tear paint off of the wall, and so we've been working on that, and I hadn't gone for 2 weeks. We've been going on the weekend, like one weekend day, and working for about 3 hours. But we hadn't gone for 2 weeks because we were both busy. And so we went this morning, did that. I actually went a little bit earlier than we had planned. We had planned for 9. I went at 8:30. We got a lot done, which is great. I think maybe 1 or 2 more times and then we'll be able to finish it. Did that, and then after I got some food from McDonald's because it was fast and cheap, and I went to Michael's to get some more watercolor paper because I ran out. Well, I didn't run out, but I was about to run out because of all the paper jams. Unfortunately, pulling the paper back out from the printer, from the jam, there were like streaks of ink on it, so I couldn't use it. So once I got home, basically, I've just been printing all day. Just about maybe an hour ago, I started cutting and like packing certain things. Like my stickers are packed in these little envelopes with a count on how many there are and things like that. But yeah, I was getting nervous, back to the business cards order. I was getting nervous because all day long today it has just said in progress. And I was under the impression, because of the website, that they close at 9, so I wasn't really like too concerned. So I decided for myself, hold on one sec. It's 6:06 right now. So I had decided for myself a little bit earlier that I would call them at 5:45 if it wasn't ready by then. So I gave them a call and they said, yeah, they're working on it. It's not done yet because there were other orders that were put in and because I put it in late at night. So, I said, okay. And then I just asked if there was any sort of ETA. And all she said basically was that, well, it says on your order that it will be done by, closing time, like 8. So it should be done by 7:30 or 8. So I was like, okay. And then I asked them, like, because in the recording, like before you get to a person, it says that they close at 8. So I was very concerned because online it said they closed at 9. So I was like, geez, they're not going to finish my stuff because that's so close to close, So hopefully that saga will end well. We'll see, because it's 6:07 right now. Let me see how long it takes to get there. It takes 20 minutes to get there. If it starts raining again, it'll be more like 30 minutes. So I think I'll probably leave here around 7. I think is fair. I'll leave here around 7. And then I should be there by like 7:30, and hopefully it'll be done. I have a lot of anxiety. So while I was waiting for them to answer, I was thinking about like potential outcomes. And so in my head I was thinking, okay, if they said they're working on it like right now, like they're like halfway through the order or something like that, or that they wouldn't finish, I was going to ask if they could just do part of the order, because the amount that I chose was 250, and I really don't need that many. Like I don't have any business cards right now. I'm really making them for tomorrow, because I think business cards now are a little bit outdated, especially because I don't do anything in person. So like this is the first time I'm ever really selling my art in person, so it makes sense for this scenario. I don't think I'm gonna see 250 people tomorrow, so I was gonna be like, can I just have like 75 of them, and then I'll go pick up the rest of it tomorrow? Like, I'll pay you. So, but luckily I don't have to do that. She said that it'll be done, so hopefully it'll be done. If not, I'm just gonna have to go into emergency mode and make my own business cards somehow, some way. Yeah, I just want to check in, let you know how it's going. I'm feeling, as far as my feelings, I'm starting to feel very nervous that tomorrow will be a waste of my time. but I think that's just because it's new for me. I am trying to set my expectations very low, so that at least if I go above them, I'll feel good. I don't know. It's this fancy place. It's gonna rain tomorrow. You know what? I haven't checked. So this morning I just checked the general, like the little icon, and it said rain, but I didn't see the time. Yeah, it says it's gonna storm basically the whole time I'm there. And I don't know. They said Sundays at that time are their highest traffic so far. But it's not like an art festival or a craft fair or anything like that. It's a food hall. It's kind of like a community center. So like there's this big grassy area, and but like not like a community center like teenagers go and play sports, you know, that kind of thing. It's got this big grassy area with a TV, and sometimes they play like football on the TV, and like they do like yoga on the grass, and you know, that kind of stuff. And the food is like local food that is pretty expensive, and the area is a little bit like fancy expensive. And so it's just going to be me, the food, and I think 2 local musicians. And that's why I'm like, on one hand, it could be a bad thing because no one's specifically going there to buy art. But on the other hand, it could be a good thing because I'll be the only one selling art. So there's no competition, I guess. But there's also no influence, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep trucking along and not thinking about it too much. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, well, that's an okay view. All right. Hi. I can't tell if it's a mess or not back there. Yeah, this is okay. Hey, so I'm just checking in to say I went to Staples. I got my business cards, and I finished out my like display plan. I'm going to show a picture here because I already started putting stuff away because I forgot to vlog it. Oops. So yeah, I had to get, so this like these 5x7 little craft envelopes that I got were exactly 5x7. So they didn't fit my prints, my mini prints. So I had to use envelopes, but I didn't have enough of my envelopes. So I had to pick up some envelopes. They're bright and colorful, which is nice. And then I got a binder to display like my prints, because I thought that was the easiest way to like show them off. I also don't know what size table I'm working with, because when I asked, I never got that answer back. But yeah, I'm excited. Hi guys. So future Teal here. It's Tuesday, July 20th. I'm gonna be posting this video late today. So basically, the pop-up went okay. It went great on my end. Like I feel like I had everything very organized and done. And so basically we got there and like got the table set up, and what they're doing, so this place, it's called Politan Row. It's a food hall, so it's got like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 local restaurants that like kind of pop up. It's almost like a cafeteria, you could imagine. So they started this about like 3 or 4 weeks ago, this food hall, and the marketer people, I don't know what to call them, they basically what they want to do is also feature local musicians and local artists and like local crafters. So they started with the musicians and the like an artist not last weekend, the weekend before last, so right before me. And so they're kind of just doing one at a time to kind of see how it goes, I guess. So I was the second artist to attend, and they're planning or like hoping to plan in the future to have multiple artists there, like multiple vendors for pop-ups, so that it can be more of like a maker's market kind of situation, which I think will definitely benefit them. There's definitely a like market there for it. It's just that when there's just one of us there, we just kind of look like a weird table on the side, just like selling stuff. That kind of odd one out. You don't really know if you want to go over there or not. And then the way that like everything's set up is there's the central dining area. There's a bar in the very center too. And then there's food around these edges. This isn't very explanatory for you, but there's food around these edges. And then on this wall, there's like where you put your silverware. They use silverware. Your silverware and your trash and stuff. And then the entrance is here. And so we were placed over here, kind of like to the right of the entrance and like at the end of like the food, like put your stuff away situation. There wasn't actually any foot traffic over there. So honestly, most of my sales came from my friends. One sale came from an employee there. And then like one or two like actual customers stopped by and looked, and they got my business card. Oh, let me show you my business card. They're super cute. Basically, after that last clip, I completely forgot to vlog. All I did was make short videos for TikTok because so if you guys know that song, there's like a trend on TikTok to have 27 videos and sync it to the song called like Swing Lin or something like that. So I wanted to do that with this. So I focused all on that. I'm going to show you that video at the end. I don't think I'll be able to do the music, but it goes like dun 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 dun, dun, like that kind of thing. But yeah, here's my business card. When I gave them away, I didn't think about rounding the corners, and I was about to pack this this order that I got, and I was like, oh, let me round the corners, and then I forgot to put it in the order. But yeah, so in the future, I will be rounding the corners. It looks like this is a QR code to all of my things. But yeah, I love how they came out. I ordered them from Staples. But yeah, so the event, I was there for 4 hours. 1 hour was set up. I didn't need the whole hour, but we were there just in case. Sorry, I'm putting my business card away. So yeah, most of my sales were from friends. The food there was pretty good, and they will be planning on like improving the process in the future, and they hope to make it an every weekend situation, so I will definitely be back there. And so when I got back home from the pop-up, I was floored. Like I felt sick coming home on Friday. I don't remember if I talked about that. I had a really bad headache, and I was like exhausted, and I was pretty sure it was from the heat because we were at the pool all day on Friday with the kids. And then like Friday and Saturday, I was a little bit sniffly, just a little bit, like in a couple of sneezes every once in a while. And then so Sunday morning, I didn't want to take any chances, and I took some medicine. And when I got home, oh my gosh, that was it. I was so
tired. I put some stuff away and then I plopped down. And then by the end of Sunday, I was like, I can't go to work. So I called out on Monday, and literally I slept for 12 hours, number one. Number two, I basically took like 3 naps on Monday and went to sleep pretty early. I did have to work today, and I got a COVID test done yesterday just in case, and I wore a mask to work today. I am fully vaccinated, but you know how things are going, so that's fun. But yeah, today I kind of like had to go to work. I mean, this is the American thing anyway, but we had a field trip to the aquarium, which was a lot of fun. To be honest, it ran a little bit later than expected, and now I'm here. It's 5:51. You can probably hear my congestion. And yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower and relax. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.